Okay guys, I'm just going to show you how to sign up to screencast-o-matic, probably the most popular screen capture technology because it's free for up to 15-minute long videos. For those of you who remember my flipped learning class, the optimum length for videos that you plan to use outside of the class is about 7 minutes, so 15 minutes is plenty. So you click on sign up, welcome. Enter your email. I've already entered an email. They send you a confirmation, and then you can finish setting up your account. So mine was email, and my password was probably this. I'll ask it to remember me. Of course, don't use that if you're not using a if you're using a public computer. Don't click that. Login. So here is the main page. We've got your account. You can change some settings, fiddle with them. Tutorials, some helpful tutorials here that can cover the basics. There's also a support option. Always look for the answer before you post a new question, and you can log in, log out here, and change your email or password here. So the first thing you're probably going to want to do is download the installer. The advantage of the installer is that it is faster and more powerful. If you use the web version, you can only record what's in the browser. So that's fine if you want to use, for example, Drive, or you want to show students how to use a website. You can take them there, record it, show them how to sign up, show them how to use the features of the website, and so on. But if you want to do something more advanced, like record a PowerPoint presentation, or record even a computer game, something that you would do outside of the normal internet browser window, then you need to use the installer. So I'm going to install the program. Yes, yes, yes. So the options there were just some legal blurb, and do you want to install it for all users or just one? And I'm going to start it and create a desktop shortcut, because I like to have shortcuts on my desktop. So we want to use the free recorder, and you see here you can choose what you want to record. You just drag it over. You can add a webcam, which is quite cool. My webcam's covered. There we go. Need to choose my webcam. There's me. Or you can use both, which is really popular and quite a nice way of breaking down the barrier. You know, it's quite impersonal watching a screencast if you can't see the person who's talking to you. You can really do some thumbs up, thumbs down, make faces, all those kind of normal things that you do in a class you can do with the webcam in the corner. There are some options about the sizing and space and location of the webcam here. So, like that is my preference. Okay, here are some settings. Maximum time, of course. We know this is for the maximum time of recording. This is the resolution. You can have 480, which is ideal for mobile. 720, which is kind of the maximum you can with this, the free version. But 780 will look good on most screen sizes, as long as they're not huge projectors like this one. Then 780 will start to look a little bit flaky. But you can also make sure that the window is whatever is active, or that's because whichever window is active will be recorded, which is my browser in this case, or you can make it full screen, which is the whole screen. Here you can see the recorder settings. Now I'm recording this using a microphone. I really recommend using a microphone because there's a lot of background noise in any location, but really you should play around with different technologies. This microphone cost me 200 crowns. It's just a I'll show you it. It's just a there we go. It's just a basic webcam mic. Just a basic webcam mic anyway. It's nothing fancy. I find that the more advanced the microphone, the more work I have to put into cleaning up the sound afterwards, because it picks up everything. So this one I'm quite happy with. Here you can also not really change anything, but if you paid for the Pro version, it could also record things like in-game sound, the noises that the operating system makes, like diddling and things like that, and also music that you play in the background, things like that. At the moment, it looks like the basic recorder will only capture my microphone input. And there's also a preferences option here. Hotkeys are very useful. The pause is very useful for pausing. When you make a mistake, you should make just a hotkey, Alt-P. The make the webcam big is also a very useful hotkey. You can set up your own one, or it's Shift-Alt-W is the default one. And the countdown bar will show you how much time you've got left of the 15 minutes. You can decide where the control bar goes, and remember the control bar is this thing. And the preview you can show while recording or hide while recording. This means that you'll be able to see what it's going to look like for them. This means that you can just behave as normal, as you normally would. You do whatever you normally would, and it'll look like they're not there. You're not recording anything. It's not ideal because you might forget what you're doing and start reading your email or something. So I always recommend you should show while you're recording what it's going to look like, your webcam I mean, because you always want to know as well if someone wanders in the background or the dog comes in and rolls over. The full screen controls as well, you want to show them because you want to see them, I think personally, but you can turn them off. You just use hotkey. I suppose a good way of forcing yourself to use the hotkey is to hide this little bar down here, and then you have to use Control-P. Okay, that's a little intro on how to start using it, and I hope it was interesting.